Welcome to Everything Life and Real Estate. Let's get started with our hosts, Linda McKissick and Dana Gentry.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Everything Life and Real Estate. I'm Linda McKissick.
And I'm Dana Gentry.
Hey, Dana. I feel like we have not caught up in forever, although
I know, and I just missed you because you were just in the region. Well, I was in the region and then left. Then you went to the region. Now I'm back in the region next week.
I know. I feel like our weeks are off. Like I'm either there or you're there, but at least we have it covered between one of us.
Well, and I 100% was so sad to not be there for the Jason Abrams event, but I just could not get it to work for my schedule. And the saddest thing, Heather just sold her house in Charleston. And so she was here that week. So I was kind of helping her, and they closed on it on Friday. But she sold it because they found an incredible deal in Kentucky. They bought like 100-acre farm right down the street from her house. Yeah. Where she can build a house. They're going to build a house for her son and grandson. And it's just the perfect kind of thing that popped up. So yeah.
Oh, I bet you're sad.
I'm so sad. I know. I was like, oh my gosh, but she'll still come down a lot. She'll find an Airbnb or, stay with us or something, but.
Yeah. Well, and I'm finding more and more people are doing that. They're looking for like compound areas where they can build commune houses and all live together, which is what the lady said at the CEO summit.
Oh, yeah. Liz, yes.
Well, that, and we're seeing more and more people sell their house and move into an RV.
Which is wild, but it is happening.
Yeah. It's funny because once you start hearing something, you hear it everywhere.
Yes.
So once we bought that RV park, I started hearing about everybody. First, my brother-in-law, and then my hairdresser. I mean, and
they're living in them?
Yes. I mean, they sell like his was a $2 million house. Hers is $1 million something.
Wow.
Maybe 2 because she lived in a real nice area. But
wow,
it's like, oh my God. I mean, some days I envy the heck out of those people though. When I got 3 houses and they're all having something wrong with them at the same time.
I know.
Like maybe that RV doesn't sound so bad after all.
I mean, there is something to it, I would think, and just being able to also. Well, I guess so. Would they? This is a stupid question. I don't even know the answer. But do you drive them around and then you park them too, or like they stay there?
They stay there. Like some of them are buying the pads that they're under.
Oh.
Some are doing long-term rentals on the pads.
Oh, okay. Y'all's, do you sell the pads or just lease them?
Well, we have some that are long-term. Okay. We're not selling these, but if we do a next one, part of the RV pads will be for sale.
Okay.
His brother just bought one in the coast. I think it was like $400,000 for a pad to put your motorhome on.
Wow.
And they rent it out when you're not there. And guess what? He can't hardly get in it. It's hard for him to get it for himself.
So it just has like electric and water like already right there. You just plug up to it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to
it's like a
see
whole
your schedule
movement.
because
I saw somebody else on Facebook the other day said, I'm taking my kids out of school. We're getting in an RV. We're going to live there and do world school. I'm like, okay, you go, girl.
Oh my gosh. Linda's freezing. Is that me or her?
So anyway, it's like a whole new movement of people doing this.
Well, and I was going to say, Linda, too, they were wanting me to come teach in Branson next year. And so I was like, I need to figure out when Linda's going to be here and schedule it around that.
Yes. We like to go, like we just got back from there. November the 1st is when they put up their 10 million Christmas lights at Silver Dollar City.
Oh my gosh.
It's so fun. We just took the kids. It was a blast. Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
Kind of in the fall. Yeah.
Did you do the Top of the Rock thing? That's what I like.
Of course. Yes. We do Top of Rock. What else did we do? We weren't there. We were just there to look at a deal. So
wait, did you keep your house there?
We actually have 4 houses and 8 lots left.
But what about your original one that y'all stayed in when you went there? Remember, wasn't there like that main one?
No, we actually we have a yellow house and 30 acres that we kind of use as the office, but we don't really ever stay there. We either stay in Newton that houses a bunch of people or whatever. So we stay in whatever one's available.
Yeah. Okay.
Because usually if they're rented, but that time of year, it's pretty open.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're trying to decide what to do if we're going to sell the 3 or 4 that we have, because now that we sold all those to Hilton Vacation, it's like, okay, we have not enough to really justify a full-time person, but if we grew it, then we could. So it's just, you know what? It's just one of those things where it's like, if we had the right person,
Yeah,
it'd be a
totally.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
But do we want to bother to look for somebody? So
yeah, totally.
we just went to Pigeon Forge over the weekend.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. We looked at an RV park there, not for sale, but to develop one like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was with the Margaritaville there. It was so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Was it
I
nice?
didn't even, yeah, it was super nice. Super nice. They don't sell any of theirs. They only rent. So I don't know. It'd be kind of a new concept because we'd probably sell half of them and keep half of them.
Well, hold on, I gotta fix my chair. One of my agents in the Kentucky office, Cindy, she has built some huge vacation homes. I mean, they are gorgeous. Like, you would just freak out how great of a job she does. Huge ones, and in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and then sells them. And I mean, she has done very well. Like, that area has been unreal the last couple of years.
Does she sell them to people who want to rent them out as vacation rentals, or she sell them for? Yeah.
Awesome. She just hasn't she hasn't done it for like holds long term. She's just done it more for like flip and make money and invest in other stuff.
Yeah.
And I think they might have kept one for them down there. I'm not 100% sure, but she has said that area has been really well.
Well, I was surprised. I liked it better than I thought I would.
Oh yeah, I love it down there. I grew up going there, where like you all probably grew up going to Branson area or Silver Dollar City and all that. We grew up going to like Dollywood, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg.
Yeah, I'll have to ask her where she got her buyers, because if I sell them, I'll probably just, I'm sure I could, even if I just put it out there to certain people, because people have said, "Oh, I wish I had a cabin in
And hey, I was going to tell you, what we need to put on our list for 2026? I think Dolly Parton has opened her new hotel and museum, or it's either getting ready to open the store. I think it's called Storybook or something like that. But it looks like incredible.
Where is it? Gatlinburg?
Yeah, I think it's right there in Gatlinburg. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find it right now, but people have said that it's Dolly Parton's Songteller. Sorry, no.
Songteller.
Oh my gosh, wait! It's the one she just opened is in Nashville. She's doing Nashville first.
Oh wow.
Songteller Hotel, but wait, where's the museum? I think the museum might be in Pigeon Forge. We'll have to look it up. But I was
she's also doing one in Branson.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's kind of weird. Boy, she's expanding.
Yeah, she really is expanding. I shared it. She just posted something and said, "I don't have time to get old." I was like, I love her. That's so bad. Like, that's how I'm going to be. True. I don't have time to get old. You're the same way.
Gosh, you got to love her. That's awesome. She's inspiring.
She is very inspiring. So I did have one thing I wanted to tell you, and that is, and I wanted to show you these, which people that are listening and not watching won't be able to see, but I've been watching the trends. Okay, so Gary had said in the Top Agent Mastermind that Sphere of Influence was still the number one lead gen source this year, but a close second was social media, like a very, very close second. So much so that they're thinking that next year, for the first time ever, social media could surpass Sphere of Influence for the number one lead gen source. So then he said the other thing to that is that the people who are seeing a high increase in a next lead gen source is direct mail, which is interesting because remember, direct mail used to be like the thing, and then it kind of went away. Well, now it's like back with a bang, but it's like there's like a caveat to it, and that is that it's direct mail, but it's personalized. So he said that the people who were still doing recipe cards were having and they talked about this, some of the agents did, were having tremendous success with recipe cards, but they weren't like go to recipe.com and pick a card. It was their recipe, or you do like Betty's pumpkin mutt. Like it's real, authentic. I only said that because those are my favorite.
Yeah.
And I would love to get that postcard.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh my gosh, what a cool idea.
Yes. So then listen to that. Okay, so I was hearing all that, learning all that, and then I had heard from another mastermind group that I was a part of, people saying that real, authentic, direct mail was huge because people are wanting to feel more connected. They're opening things in the mail.
Yeah.
So then get this, my absolute favorite store to shop at in Charleston is called Gwen's. And it's like I think you went there when you were here. It's like a really nice, like we don't have a room, so it's like the nice one. So they sent this catalog book in the mail for the first time, and it's it's a letter from their family. It's like there's ads, there's clothes you can put in there. But then as you flip towards the back, they put family recipes in.
Oh gosh, you got to be
They
kidding.
have spotlights. They did like a crossword Christmas puzzle. They did like gifts for your kids that you would want, recommendations of their favorite places to eat in the Low Country, more recipes, highlighting their employees and like their holiday traditions that their employees have. It's like the best thing. Like I've carried this around with me for a week. I mean, I'm like, this is the coolest thing. And then you can, you obviously you can Christmas shop, but like pictures of their family, the people who own Gwen's, and they were just talking about their family traditions. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Then in the mail this week, so my friend Erin, who is like the number 1 or number 2 Amazon influencer, she's got like 2 million followers on Instagram. Her name is Erin, Arin. So I don't know how to say her last name. Solange, I think. Solange. Erin Solange. She lives on my street, like right up around the corner from my house in my neighborhood, but she's a huge Amazon influencer. So this year she mailed out her 2025 holiday gift guide. I need to send you one of these for the girls and all your grandkids. But look what she did. She has hold on, let me show you. She has for every age. So like babies, all the gifts, QR code to buy every single thing. And then she's got all the way 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, every age, boys versus girls. She's got crossword puzzles in here. She's got recipes. I mean, she's got teens, college girl. I mean, the whole book. Like this is the only thing I'm using for my Christmas shopping.
That's awesome.
It is so cool. And then she's got for your mother-in-law for Amazon's bestsellers of the year, like where
cool.
Home decor, white elephant, and like all these different ways you can engage and connect with grandparents. Like what if you want to buy something that anybody could think of in this book. So I was like, okay, so I heard all that. Then I got the Gwen's thing. Then I got this in the mail. So I canceled 2 of my whole days last week and made, which, I kind of like to get creative like this, but made at end of the year. It's not finished. It's almost finished. Magazine in Canva that I'm going to send to the homes of all my agents. And then,
that's awesome.
And then several of my friends who are agents who aren't with us, just that, I like to still stay in touch with and stuff. But I don't want to give too much away because it's going to be a surprise. But I'm doing it because 1, I want to set the example for the agents. And 2, I'm just anxious to see the feedback because people are loving getting stuff in the mail that they can like hold on to. And I did like some cool recipes, and I have a little picture of like you and Preston Dillon and the one for Kentucky, and like talk about the region. But then I talk about a forecast for next year. We highlighted some of our people. I just think, it's just interesting how things change quick. And it's like, if you adapt quickly to those things, and I'm like, I like to try to see what other big, organizations and businesses are doing outside of real estate, because a lot of times it leads over into us too. But I'm like, man, I just think there's something to this direct mail. And when you talk to these top people, it's not just send another postcard. It's like people they're in an isolated AI world. They're wanting more human connection like that, but they want it on their terms. And we get so much stuff on our emails and text messages and, the social media, that it's kind of nice to have something like that you can actually get in the mail at your house and hold on to,
Yeah. So a couple of things. 1, do you think those 2 people that mail those out, do you think it's holiday season? Do you think it's once a year? You think they'll do it once a quarter? What do you think?
Well, I actually talked to Erin about it, and she said that, she's kind of going to gauge, like hers will be easy to track, because what all you do is when you scan one of these, I'm going to mail you one of these. So I'll get one from her and mail you one. Because one, you would just love it because it's so easy for all the people you shop for.
Yeah, hurry up. I'm trying to get my Christmas done.
Okay, good. I'll just mail this one to you, and I'll get another one from her.
Okay.
But she'll be able to track, because all these QR codes are specifically linked to this book. So she'll be able to track her sales for the year based off, you know what I mean? So if her sales increase a lot after this book, then she'll probably do monthly, quarterly. I don't know. Yeah.
So do you think she has arrangements with all those companies?
Yeah. She's an affiliate. Well, all of these,
because they're all from Amazon.
Most of them are Amazon.
Yeah.
There's a couple, I think, that aren't. And that just links to like her website where she probably makes a percentage of the commission, or whatever. But even even I was thinking like from an agent perspective, I mean, if you were to send something like this to your clients, you could send your listings with a QR code or like want to get on the list of coming soons, and then send some
Yes.
real authentic stuff. Like people just want to know what other people are into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it'll be
Well, it's
interesting.
more like Oprah books. It's like they
Yes.
have their own Oprah book. Everybody loves the Oprah magazine. I
Yeah,
think I
and
have
I
hers
even
in there.
did in mine that I'm sending to the agents just because I know that they'll love it and I love the stuff. But I even did like a Dana's favorite things page with
Yes.
and like all my favorite. If I could pick one favorite thing in all categories for you to buy somebody, like it's all the things like the cooling comforter and the best sheets and the red light and like my
Yes.
favorite candle. But it's just even though it's one page, it's something that people will relate to or maybe find value in. But it's just
Yeah.
like they want to connect more, you know?
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too is, okay, so think about what let's see, who was it? Uh, who was it that was it Amazon that went, they did the bookstores, they kind of put the bookstores out of business. And then the
Yeah.
next thing you know, they're going into the permanent places after they've captured the eyeballs and the customers.
Yeah.
So really,
Well,
it's kind of
Books
the
A
same
Million,
thing.
I think, was Books A Million, and then Books A Million kind of went out because Amazon kind of came in, which now
Yeah.
people still buy from Books A Million online, but now it's interesting just to see, like with my book coming out soon, I've been looking at doing pop-ups in local bookstores. They're packed. I mean,
Yeah.
they are packed all the time.
Yeah. Especially really unique ones
Yeah.
that, like the one, have you ever been to the one in Austin that's so cool?
No, but you're the second person to ask me that. My friends were just in Austin and said that they went there and that they loved it.
It's
They
so
said they just
cool.
sat
It's
on a
kind of an
cobblestone.
old-timey kind of
Yeah.
feel, but it's right across from the Whole Foods. I love going there.
Yeah.
I
You
just
know, the
love
one I really
bookstores.
want to go to is Mark Batterson has one in DC that next to their Ebenezer coffee shop or something. And it's supposed to be
Mm,
like a spot. But I mean it's cool and intimate, I'm
yeah.
sure, like that one in Austin.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it's interesting. That'll be a trend to watch and see.
It really
Um,
will.
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
But between that and then just hearing how much social media, I mean, people are just having a huge increase in business from social media. I mean, just massive increase. And I teach my business planning clinic for the last time this coming week. And I know I'm just driving them nuts talking about it, but I have been because I really am fearful that the agents that don't start to adapt, that they're going to
Hmm.
lose market share.
Hmm. Well, it's where the eyeballs are.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not anyplace else. So
Mhm.
you have to go where the eyeballs are. You know, back when I was doing it, it was postcards and newspaper and billboards and
Billboards.
all of
Yeah.
those things. Now the eyeballs are not there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
interesting. That's
Yeah,
so
it's going
cool.
to be interesting to see. I think Gary said this maybe at Family Reunion, Meg, I can't remember, but he keeps saying it. But the AI will not replace realtors, but other realtors will replace the realtors who learn to
Don't,
leverage. Yeah, yeah, who
yeah.
don't, or well, the ones who don't use it.
Yeah, which they have the whole first day of family reunion this year is going to be nothing but social media and all of that
Did
stuff.
you see Gary V as the keynote?
Yeah,
I
I'm like,
mean, I know. I wonder if he knows that he'll have to censor himself. But I mean, between Ryan Leake and Gary V and Jay Shetty, I mean, I'm like, they are pouring it into Family Reunion.
yeah, yeah. You can tell. Well, you can tell Gary seeing the trend, so
Yeah.
he's trying to get the agents on board.
Yeah, big time, big time, big time. Yeah, I know.
That's
I
awesome.
sent that to so many people, just saying if you've never been, or you were not going to go, or you've been 10 times, and like this is not the year to miss. I mean, it's just not.
Yeah, so true. Well, Jason's deal was really, really good. It was a packed house. We sold
Yeah,
out. We couldn't do another seat. And a lot of his was on, this same kind of trends that they're seeing.
yeah,
They're recreating a new AI playbook
yes.
already to
Volume number 2. Yeah,
volume number
yeah,
2. So yeah, I mean, I'm really seeing um, an opportunity for agents to take those playbooks and just run the play. If you're doing nothing else, take one of the playbooks, run
just
it.
one
The
page.
yeah, just one page. Social media, AI one, whichever one you do, just pick one and run it. You
Yeah,
don't even have to think
we
about
had
it.
several guests there, and they all were just said it was amazing. I mean, one of my friends that went, I saw she posted a story on Instagram afterwards, and she was like, this is like the best thing I've ever been. She said, I have so many tactical things to go and actually implement after today.
Yeah, we were sweating it because his plane was in Vegas.
Yeah.
And he didn't get in until 3 something in the morning. I was getting up in the middle of the night checking my text to see if he had actually made it.
Oh my gosh.
We were suiting Anna up. Anna was going like, suit up, Anna, you might have to go in. Which she had been teaching the market trend stuff.
Yeah.
But the backside, he had no notes.
I know. Literally. He knows all that.
Every bit of it. And he probably could have gone for probably longer. It was pretty miraculous.
Yeah. Someone told me when he just taught in, maybe it was Olivia's. No, I can't remember who it was. Anyway, they said he maybe looked at a piece of paper 3 times and he barely took a breath for the whole time. Like he just knew it all.
Yeah.
Which is unreal. I saw you taught a couple times too. How'd that go?
It went good. We're trying to preach and beat the wealth building into people.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, I think you never know. I mean, things change so quickly. Not that I ever think AI will totally replace us, but I do think that the margins are getting smaller for some agents. And so I think always having a backup plan is never a bad idea. And so just really trying to get our agents to understand that you've got to be wealthy. You can't just make a great living in this business. You've got to figure out how to build some wealth with it.
Yeah.
So
I interviewed Stephanie Kellerman for one of my agent case studies last week, and I'll have to send it to you. She literally talked about you half of the interview.
That's sweet.
She said she brought you some
olive oil. I love it.
Yeah.
I was so out, and I was just thinking, I don't want to get any cheap olive oil, and I can't remember how to find the good ones. And I'm like, this olive oil came straight from Italy. It has to be good. So I'm super pumped. I protected it with clothes in my suitcase.
Oh my gosh, I love
bubbles and everything.
Well, I was just telling her I was so proud of her. She was just a great example because I told her I remember when she owned her house and she was just like, I just want to buy my first rental. I just want to buy my first rental. And it hasn't even been 5 years and she has 4. And I mean,
proud of her.
Plus other things. Yeah. And this year will be her highest GCI year. I mean, by a landslide that she's had. And so just her continuing to go that trajectory is really cool to watch.
Which, by the way, we did our first call. We're doing a free call once a month for anybody who ever goes to our wealth building class, anybody in our region, to jump on, ask questions, any kind of wealth building questions. If you've got a deal you want to talk through with everybody. We had some people share what they had purchased. We had some people who had a deal that maybe somebody else was interested in. So we plan on continuing doing that once a month throughout the next year.
That's great.
As we go around and teach wealth building, we're telling everybody about the class. It's just a Q&A really. And it's a chance for us to talk.
You probably don't. Do you know like how can somebody get more information or?
The ROM, Rachel.
Oh, okay. So if you're interested in jumping on this monthly class, just we can link it in the show notes, but you'll just email klrw23@kw.com and Rachel can send you the link to jump on.
Yeah, she'll make sure you're on the list. Yeah. So I understand. I feel like those 2 topics, how to build your business the way it needs to be built right now so that you have enough cash flow. And then how do you take that cash flow and buy yourself some freedom and some leverage in your life?
Yeah. Awesome. I love that. So good.
Awesome. Okay. Well, good catch up. So remember, if you have not hit the subscribe button, please go ahead and do that now. And the greatest compliment you can pay Dana and I is to, 1, give us a thumbs up if you're watching it on YouTube, and give us a review if you have not done that already, and pass this podcast along to anybody that you think would enjoy our conversations. And if you have a challenge, an opportunity, a question, or a guest that you think would be good on our podcast, be sure and reach out to us at info@everything life and real estate. Dana, I'll see you next week.
Sounds good. See you then.
Be sure to subscribe for more business strategies and tactics to inspire you to live an abundant real estate life. Don't forget to rate and review so we can bring you the best content. Find this and other valuable information at everythinglifeandrealestate.com.